Hello everyone, I'm Slagana and thank you very much for joining me on my channel. Um, with this video, I would like to officially start my series of motherhood and parenting. I'm a mother of almost 2 years old boy, and soon I'm going to be a mother to a baby girl. So life has rewarded me with this gift twice, and I cannot be more grateful. Through my years, there's so many things that I have been through, like everybody else, right? And I just want you to know that whatever I'm going to say, I'm going to say it because of my personal experience. And there are many things that I was not proud of. Then there are many steps that I took to change things in my life, to finally be on the path where I want to be. And currently, being the mother is the best thing I can do and be, and there isn't anything else I would gladly be and do right now. That's why, being the person that I am, going with such a passion in life and wanting to experience the highest highs and the deepest deeps of this life, I would really like to share the wisdom that I gathered, help women if I can help in any way, for the mothers to be, and simply gather as much as possible mothers and mothers to be in around me, because there are many projects that I'm planning to work on. So yes, it will be nice to see your comments on any thoughts that you have. If I could help somehow, or if I inspired somebody, just go ahead, be here. Let's build that wonderful community on this Miss Bharati channel. Thank you once again for being here, and let's start. So what is it actually that I want to say? First of all, getting pregnant can be the easiest thing for somebody else can be the real struggle. There are people that really struggle for years. There are people with simply one act and there is a baby. For me, I can say that I experienced both ways. The fact, for most of you, I'm sure that you don't know, is that my son is from another partner, a partner that I have been for 7 years. And before staying pregnant, I can say that we were trying maybe for even a year, and it didn't happen. It happened when we had kind of a break of 2 months. Of course, we kept seeing each other in those 2 months, and that is exactly when I stayed pregnant. If you ask me today why I think that I stayed pregnant during our break, not before, I would say that during those 2 months of break, I was actually feeling very good. I was feeling very good. I had a feeling that I'm on the right path. My vibration was high. I was not thinking of baby anymore. I was not thinking of wanting the baby. I was not getting disappointed after there was not baby or something. So, and from another side, I think that was the only outcome that could have come from that relationship after so many years. So I believe probably it had to happen also. For my second pregnancy, totally another story. After I found my soulmate and I ended the previous relationship, well, I ended that relationship when my son, my baby boy, was only 10 months. Trust me, I was judged. Many people, even my mother, was saying that it will be very hard for me with that young of a baby, small baby, that it's really challenging, the parenting part, it's not easy. And I totally agree, but again, I would say that with the power of will, there isn't anything that we can do. So after ending that relationship, finding my soulmate before ending that relationship, not to deny it, that there was another person involved that actually helped me end the previous relationship. However you want to say that it's not moral or whatever, life just put me and brought me in front of me is something that I cannot deny. And now having my soulmate, which is now my husband, so there are so many things that happened just in 2 years. It was a real roller coaster, so many emotions, so much into it that there should be maybe more videos talking about the stories. There's actually a video which you may take a look, which is called End of a Toxic Relationship. I may post it here. You may find it somewhere here. Go and check it out. So what I wanted to say that being with my new love, my soulmate, my husband now, it simply happened. Let's put it in the sweetest way like this. We were in our home, we were so much in love, and like that, we just one day decided that we want to make a baby. And yes, we were trying for a whole week, and eventually it happened from, I would say, first or second try. And again, why I think it was so easy to happen that time is because I was really feeling very good. I believe that, and I still believe that I'm with the right person for me, on the right place to be. And again, it was something that I really, really, really wanted. When I had, or when actually, for always in my life, for forever, I have always wanted the difference between my kids to be not many years, like probably 2 years. And I even had a visual board where I had put many things that I want to achieve. And one of the things was to have a baby girl very soon. And universe is giving me that. It's giving me that, and it's amazing, and I'm so grateful. And I wish everybody could experience the motherhood itself, the power of creation of life, excuse me. Moving into motherhood, for me, begins once you find out that you're pregnant. Why? Because suddenly you realize that there is a human being growing inside your belly, and the feeling is truly amazing. What kind of responsibilities and changes you're going to take in your life depends only on you. More than changing habits and implementing things in your life, I would put the attention of the accent of having a very positive mindset, trusting the universe, trusting that everything is alright, and that since you are becoming a mother and there is a baby growing inside you, it's a perfect time to be. It's a perfect time to be. You will hear a lot of things from different people, different stories. From somebody, one will be the total truth. For somebody else, the opposite will be the total truth. Don't lean on those things, or choose what you want to lean on and what you want to believe. I would definitely say that I was stubborn for many other things in my life. I was stubborn even during my pregnancy to act according to just the feelings that I have inside of me, what is right, what I need to do. And it was not easy. I was a smoker, active smoker, and I didn't have, let's say, maybe that healthy habit of eating or healthy habits. In the first pregnancy, I know I tried my best, but then I remember clearly praying and asking the God and universe to remove everything that is not needed for my baby, to remove it from my everyday life. And I trusted that that happened. I kept going on with that belief that everything that I'm taking in is good for my baby, or even if I take something bad, which we think it's bad, right? That will not affect the baby. I kept going on with that strong belief and positive attitude. I didn't want to lean a lot of on the stories of other people and experiences, because here comes the fears. Here comes the fear of labor, if everything is going to be okay with the baby, what kind of a mother you're going to be, and so and so. Um, from internet, okay, for sure, I was reading a lot of articles, but again, choosing what I want to believe in or what fits for me. I was always following the application Baby Center. It's very nice, and I highly recommend it to everybody, because there every week you can follow what is happening with your baby, with the growth and things, and what to pay attention to. And there is another book that I'm currently reading for the second time. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if you can find it in English, because it's from a Croatian writer, and I have it here on Macedonian. It's called, if I translate it, Svesno majčinstvo, which means conscious or aware motherhood. This book is amazing because the woman, Nada Bucevic, she speaks a lot of the mindset that the mother needs to have. And it's just, again, believing that it's the right time to happen for you being pregnant. And simply try to let go of all the fears. Regarding the fears, I had something stuck in my head. The biggest fear, which continued even in the second pregnancy, and I don't know why is that, but it was the fear of the baby being born with Down syndrome. I don't know why, again, I'm saying. What even happened to me in the first pregnancy is that I was not guided properly by the doctors to go on time on those tests regarding when this can be seen and tested, if the baby is all right or if there are any other genetic modifications. I remember it was the last day of that week that the test can be done, and I was calling a hospital to try to make an appointment. I tried to do, I don't know how many calls. I couldn't reach the hospital. And at that moment, everything just fell into pieces, and I said to myself, all right, since I missed the time for when the baby needs to be checked, and since I cannot reach anybody in that hospital, it's just a sign. It's just a sign that there is no need for that kind of test, because everything is perfectly fine with my baby. And I kept going on with that belief until the end of my pregnancy. The labor itself, I put my mindset that I definitely want to go through a natural labor without any epidural or anything else for pain relief. Actually, not anything else. Of course, there was that gas that I took to breathe that helps you cope with the contractions. And just before the labor, when they asked me if I want anything for the pain, I asked for a petadine, which is just injection which helps you cope better with the contractions and open easily. I gave the birth naturally, and in 7 minutes my baby was out, and I'm very proud of that. And again, I would say I know it is because of my mind. I wanted to experience it exactly that way. I was not afraid of the pain. I was saying, if millions and billions of women did it in previous life, when there was nothing from medicine to help, I can do it. I have also another video about my first labor, and let's add it here. You can click and follow, see it over there, see the story, and hope you get inspired. Now with the second pregnancy, it is a bit harder, I could say, because in the first trimester I was really not feeling good. I was really vomiting often in the mornings, and I was getting really tired. Um, but yeah, also happened that I had 2 weeks of bleeding. But again, yes, there was a bigger fear this time, I think. Now, again, why this is happening this way, it just, I believe, experience, and maybe again, because people, women, I ended a relationship of 7 years last year with a baby of 10 months. I jumped in a new relationship immediately after that, and with everything that I have to comfort, was not easy, trust me. Many emotions, judgments, denials, rejection from people and things, and yeah, other things also happen in my life, so there was a bit of disbalance. But what I also found, and I truly agree with that because I knew it before anybody was telling me, I actually, according to numerology and astrology, I actually had like a 9 years cycle in my life, which was not good emotionally, um, and that affected me. It's 9 years we are talking about. Again, I would speak more about these things in some other video. This is just for the mothers to be. So yes, I'm now in my second trimester. um, it's quite easier now. The hunger is just growing. Everything is perfectly fine. We are expecting a baby girl, and again, it's something that I really wanted. I wanted a brother and a sister, and there it is, it's happening. I'm really impatient for this baby to grow even more here in the belly. I recently started feeling the movements, and it's really amazing. I'm so excited, and I'm really looking forward. It will be a great challenge with 2 kids plus being away from family. um, I'm from Macedonia and I'm living in Malta. I've been here for 6 years now. I don't have my closest family here. Even my closest friends that I had years before, everybody is on a different side of the world. But however, I have the most amazing partner, which is supporting me, is here with me, present fully in the pregnancy itself. And I'm really looking forward, even though my life has changed drastically, my habits has changed. I hardly have time for myself to do the things that I want. But again, for me, this is the time when I need to be mother more than anything else. And I also wanted to have this short gap between years of the kids, just in a way, let's do everything in a month. They grow together, they play together, and then mommy can concentrate on some other things that might follow after that. Now, after 1 year and a half, so my son is almost 2 years, it's quite challenging with him. He wants my full attention. When we are home, I can hardly do anything else. Yeah, he just wants me there next to him to play or just be there next to him. However, waking up in the morning, I really need to wake up earlier to manage to do some things before baby wakes up, because once the baby wakes up, it's all around him. Thankfully, he goes to a childcare, excuse me, which again, I'm very grateful. I sent my son to a childcare when he was only 6 months old. That was the best alternative that we had at that time. And I'm very grateful because I'm very happy how it is going and satisfied with the activities they do, how they socialize, what they teach the kids over there. He's developing amazingly well, and he's such a pure joy. Another important thing is that the love itself towards the child grows. You love your baby while it's in the belly, you love it when it comes out even more. But now, even when he's starting being so involved and ready to talk and bubbling and interacting, I miss him so much. Oh, when he goes to his father for a few days, just only after the first day, now that's it. Mommy is getting depressed. Um, yeah, pretty much these are the things that I wanted to point out right now. For sure, there can be many other questions and topic rising up out from this everything that I said. Yes, we will go in details with many topics after that. This is just like some detailed intro of me being a mother and what is happening and why I want to share all of this with you lovely people. I hope you find some good use. You're more than welcome to subscribe and support my work and everything that might follow. You're more than welcome to share your own stories and advices and recommendations. What me as a mother, maybe I need to learn something or experience or read or however. Thank you for your time and see you in the next video. Bye bye. And don't eat watermelon seeds. That's how you stay pregnant. Bye.